Hi, you've come to the right place to find out what happens next in the soaps. Saeed and Christian want a child, but didn't expect it to happen this way, with Amira walking back into Walford with Saeed's own flesh and blood. The week begins with Yusuf intercepting a phone message from Amira to Zainab and getting a shock to find her with baby Yasmin. Yusuf persuades her not to tell the Masouds and works on Zainab to come on holiday to Pakistan with him, just as Amira arrives in the square. Amira reveals to Saeed that he's a father and he can see Yasmin, as long as Christian stays away. But Zainab's departed unaware she's a gran. Saeed's determined that he and Christian can see Yasmin and asks Masood to be the mediator with Amira, but he's more worried about his absent wife and child. Alfie is convinced Mandy is no good for Ian, like it's his business, and sets up a honey trap for her. But she doesn't take the bait. Ian does though, mistakenly thinking Alfie wants a wife swap. Ugh. Alfie would do well to concentrate on his own relationship. He decides to treat Kat mean to keep her keen, which only drives her towards a sexy delivery guy. Next, we're in Corrie. Carla's still got that haunted Morticia look about her, state of mind that isn't helped when Frank is allowed out on bail. Carla returns to work to find Frank's mother Anne working as his proxy. That's going to speed up her return to stability. But Anne starts to doubt Frank's innocence when she sees how terrified Carla gets with an innocently flirty client, and it's not long before Carla totally loses control. Stella becomes her comforter, but Carla is rocked by another blow when Frank has his half of the machinery and materials removed from the factory. And there's even more bad news from DC Malone. Meanwhile, Eileen loses confidence about her date with Paul and cancels it, but he won't take no for an answer and persuades her to go to the bistro. Then she arranges a second date with him and shows him off to the factory girls. But back at hers, he suddenly has to exit. He's on call, you see. But when she returns the wallet he left behind, he practically slams the door in her face. Come on, Eileen, don't tell us you picked another bad un. Finally, it's Emmerdale. The spat between Cameron and Carl has escalated, and Carl faces the wrath of the Dingles after he slashes Cameron's tyres. Charity and Kane sabotage the King's computers and, along with Cameron and Debbie, make off with their haulage trucks and quickly sell them. The illegal activity excites Charity and Kane, and when sparks fly, the pair kiss. Only Jay spots them. Charity hastily creates a pretext, but Nikhil warns his brother off her. But if Kane thought he had an easy route back to Charity, he quickly hits a cul-de-sac when Victoria reveals Amy was pregnant to him. And she still is, but only Amy knows that. Charity wants nothing to do with him and puts all her energy into winning Jay back. But is it too late? Maybe not, because Jay finally tells his mum he's engaged. Laurel, meanwhile, is furious with Marlon that Rachel is onto them, but he defuses her anger by pulling her into a passionate kiss. She tells him that nothing can happen, especially not now she's going to be his baby's godmother. But as we know, rules are always broken in soaps.